Hey, what is going on, you guys? This is Antoine, aka the Bigfella, bringing you another video. It's the winter time right now. It's cold outside, a little bit too cold to be fishing. I think today's temperature was 12 degrees. One of the things I like to do on days like this, especially in the winter time to try to get ready for spring, is clean up my bait casters. This is my Abu Garcia Black Max. I took it off of my rod already and took all the string out of there. And I just wanted to show you guys how I go about cleaning this thing and where I oil it and all that good stuff. Now, all you really need to clean your bait caster is some isopropyl alcohol, some Q-tips to get up in those nooks and crannies, and some sort of lube. You can get real butter or something like that, but since I'm a gun owner, I just use hops number 9. That seems to do the trick just about as good as real butter does. But the first thing you're going to want to do is take your bait caster apart. Now, I don't know if you can see this all that well, but there is a bar right here at the top of the bait caster. To get the reel open, all you need to do is pull that to the side. You can actually feel and see which way it moves, but pull it as far as you can, and the side with the brake actually just twists and comes off of there, and out with it comes the spool and everything, so you can just kind of sort of take that apart into separate pieces. And there you have your ball bearings. I usually like to oil those up, clean this up some, but I also like to get in there and get all the nooks and crannies and stuff there, because some dirt likes to hide up in there. But I usually just take the Q-tip and the alcohol and just dip it up in there, and just take your time and just go through the reel. I like to get everywhere because some dirt can hide up in this bad boy, and make it squeak a little bit, things like that. But it's kind of pulling some dirt. But some of the main areas that you want to make sure you get, right there where the line goes through to the spool, you want to get in there because any debris in there can fray your line. But just get in there, get the nooks and crannies, and try to get all the moving parts the best you can. Now, I will say I normally don't clean these but once a year, and they still operate pretty good throughout the year. And but this is something I like to do. This is something to help me get in the mindset of getting ready for fishing. So yeah, kind of like hunting season, cleaning up your guns and sighting them in, just get ready to get hyped for the season. Just one of the things I just like to do. But I take my time, spend how much ever time you want cleaning these things, but make sure you just get the main areas where the line goes through. I like to get this because I oil this as well. Doesn't seem to be a lot of dirt in this. I would have thought otherwise because this is where the line is going. But not pulling off much dirt there. I always like to make sure I get inside the where the spool connects. And then the reason why I like using isopropyl alcohol, it seems like it dries pretty fast. So if you want to be done with it, you can just use some isopropyl alcohol. It dries, and you can go on to the next step. But I am pulling all kinds of dirt off of this thing. See how dirty this Q-tip is. You definitely want plenty of Q-tips when you do this, especially if you don't clean your reels as often as, but like once a year or something like that. But I think I got all the nooks and crannies that I want to get for the purpose of this video. Got 3 more reels to do. I'll probably be doing another video cleaning up those, and I'd like to do a Q&A with you guys. So if you have any questions, just comment down there in the comment section below. And I'll probably do that as next Wednesday's video, and we can do a Q&A, and I can clean up my reels while answering some of your guys' questions. But I think I am done with the cleaning. Now I like to use this hop because the little nozzle helps you get in there all precision like. But I just like to drop, I don't know if you can see that little brass, I'm not sure what that is actually, but that little centerpiece where the rod goes in, I like to drop some oil down in there just to drop. I also like to put some oil in this little part right here. Oops, dropped my reel. If you see where the line guide goes back and forth on that little silver part right there, I usually like to drop some on there. And then I'll grease up the spool as well, just that little rod on both sides. And then last but not least, I like to get the bearings and drop a little bit down inside that hole as well. And for me, that usually takes care of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing back together, and you know, give it a couple cranks to let the oil get all up in there really good. But to put this thing back together, you just put the long piece back inside there, and then you want to pull that bar that you pulled open to get the side off. You want to pull that back to the side, stick that back on there, and twist it so it lines back up and everything's back together. And that feels pretty darn smooth. Just get the oil moving nice and good. Yeah, that feels really good. Well, hope you guys learned something from this video today. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Try to upload videos every Wednesday, but there's definitely a video every single Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you be on the lookout for those. Hit that little notification bell so it'll notify you. Also do monthly contests. We're going to be rolling out another contest February 1st with a mystery tackle box, lucky tackle box, or also known as the MTB LTB contest on my channel. The winner receives the entire contents of one of the boxes, and they get to choose the box, so be on the lookout for that. But that's going to do it for this episode of Bigfella Outdoors. Be sure to tune into the next episode where you can catch me outside doing what I love most, getting my dose of the great outdoors. Be sure to get y'all's too. I'll see y'all later.